Hi, I'm Marie Demres. I am with Tapestry of Love, and I am a certified life coach and certified in brain spotting. And I'm talking to you today if you happen to be a person who is on all the time. So, what kind of person is on all the time? Well, if you're a teacher, a doctor, a CEO, a dentist, a therapist, a coach, hairstylist, a police person, a lawyer, maybe a parent, and many, many other professions are on all day long. They're with people all day long. If that's you, I'm talking to you. So, I was a teacher for 30 years, and I kind of relate to these type of professions because of that position. So, if I talk about teacher, you'll know I'm still talking about you. Now I'm a life coach and I deal with people from all walks of life. And I love it. I love hearing their stories and what's going on in their life. So, as a teacher, I remember times when I just wanted to pull my hair out and things just were not going well. And then other times when I would come home and I felt like I was on top of the world, like everything just clicked that day. And I'm sure you have days like that too. So you can connect with either of those. There were also times that certain students puzzled me. I didn't know where they were coming from. And I felt like we were from two different worlds. And sometimes they were uncomfortable with me, or I was uncomfortable with them. And then there were other students where we just clicked. We knew each other, felt good with each other, and their jokes and their silliness were mine. And I enjoyed that. I could understand their frustration, if they had that, their anger, or whatever they were going through. I was just there for them, just the way they are, and I could understand them. And I'm sure in all of these professions, you have the same situation where there are times when you click with people and other times you have no idea where they're coming from. So then there were other teachers that I needed to work with to be on the team with them and to make what we were doing with students work and make it fluid within the school. And so, as in any profession, you have co-workers or other workers, whatever you want to call them, team members that you have to work with. And sometimes it's very, very difficult. Sometimes they're coming from a completely different way of doing things. And so to find that way of being diplomatic and yet strong in your opinions and to communicate well can be a very difficult process. And then that brings us to administrators, bosses. Maybe you are one, and that's why you're listening. Um, Consultants, or other people that are on the periphery of what you do, and trying to understand and work with them. Sometimes it's a secretary. Sometimes you're the secretary and you're trying to digest and put out the information for others. So that can be frustrating no matter which side you're on. And we all understand that. It's not always in our process or in our daytime way of doing things to come to that understanding. But at some point, there is going to be an understanding. So, and then you have, as a teacher, you have your parents, the parents of each of your students. And so, again, some of the most important people that influence what you're doing are the parents. They can either influence students to listen to you and be supportive of what you say, or they can influence students in the opposite direction. And then that's really a problem. So, either way, you have people like that in your work circle that are important, and you need their support. And you need to express yourself with integrity to them. Then you go home and you have your family, and you realize that, boy, I did so much today and I'm really, really tired. And I would just like to rest and not talk to anyone. But guess what? There are people there to talk to, and there are people who care about you. And sometimes those really are the most important people in your life. So to be able to go and have conversations with them, relationships with them that really matter, that's important. It really is. So going through all of that, and then knowing that you also have to have time to prepare for the next day. Sometimes there's paperwork to do. As a teacher, I know there was a lot of lesson planning that I needed to do, papers to check, and just a million other things. And I'm sure all of you, no matter what job you're in, you have that situation too. So here you are with family, trying to think about your family, be with your family, and also taking some time to prep for the next day or the next month that's coming up. That's a lot. And of course, you also need sleep, and that is essential to your well being. So if you're hearing all this and you're thinking, boy, that really is a lot, that's a lot that I do, and you feel like you could use some coaching, whether you're a teacher or in another line of work, give me a call and we can set up a free introductory session to get to know if we click, if our personalities work together. So by using specialized tools, I can help you to find peace within yourself and then move on to find that peace with others. Along the way, you'll be able to become proficient in the priorities of your life and feel the satisfaction that you crave. So if this interests you, you can check out my website at mariedemres.com under Tapestry of Love. I'm also in Psychology Today. I am a writer for Brains magazine, so I have some articles there that you can look up. And you can also email me at coach@mariedemres.com. So coach@mariedemres.com. And I hope to talk to you soon. Enjoy your day.